Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Seattle. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They go play action here. Completes a DK Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Let's go!
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set go!
Going to the ground again on first. They'll cobble together a yard there. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Gets this to Fant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Walker on first down. Juke the defender. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go! Here we go!
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Check! 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 Ready?
Running with Walker again. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On third down, Walker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Lion. Take right open.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. Third down coming.
23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Bring it.
Handoff running left, Walker.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 6-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
On the set.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second down behind the sticks.
Set, go.
Staying with Walker. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go, 80. Go.
It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Tag.
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give right side, here's Bigsby. And he's able to push forward and get them to the 34. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
On the red. Big 13 heavy.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Jaguars are on the move here. plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy. Route. Red.
They go right back to ETN. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Go!
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. And up.
Walker now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. Connects with fans. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. Third down from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Red on red. 13 loop. 30 left. 11.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete. Here's Kirk. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They send a receiver in motion right. Searching well behind the line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
First down from the red zone. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take.
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Jags pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he brings it in, so the decision to go for 2 looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
23.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down. Hunt team on the field. And And this will be his second effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. New series coming up following the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Connection made to Smith and Jigba.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He tries to sneak it, and he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 20-yard gain on the play, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
He finds fans, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The give now to Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
DJ Chark there for the catch. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the ground with Walker. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set!
Running left, here's Walker. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
13, Luke. Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hey, run!
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Go, go! Go, go, let's go! Go!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kobe Bryant. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Jaguars have some new life in the 4th. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he drives that rug backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. ETN again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
11. Hey, kill!
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Easy. Red on red.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Let's go, 52.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, kill!
From the red zone now. And he has the catch, gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Stephanie! 19, Tiger, 19, let go!
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call.